Greetings. How are you doing today? Wonderful. I'm doing well. Welcome to Not So Silent Books. How can I help you today? Absolutely. It would be my pleasure. You've certainly come to the right place. Here, let me take your jacket. I'm sure it's soaked from all the rain outside. It's been raining all day. Sort of a bummer, but one could say the ambiance is nice. Follow me and I'll show you our first selection. You're a sci-fi fan, I take it? Excellent. So tell me, have you seen the new series, The Mandalorian? Wonderful. And did you enjoy it? Okay, good. So the Star Wars Tales of series is actually quite old, but with The Mandalorian, they've garnered a new appreciation and a new demand. Let's take a look at this book, Star Wars Tales of the Bounty Hunters. I'll read the back to you, and you tell me if that interests you. In a wild and battle-scarred galaxy, assassins, pirates, smugglers, and cutthroats of every description roam at will, fearing only the professional bounty hunters, amoral adventurers who track down the scum of the universe for a fee. When Darth Vader seeks to strike at the heart of the rebellion by targeting Han Solo and the Millennium Falcon, he calls upon 6 of the most successful and feared hunters, including the merciless Boba Fett. They all have 2 things in common: lust for profit and contempt for life. Does that sound like something you'd like to read? Excellent. I'll put it in the cart for you. And also, there's Tales from the Mos Eisley Cantina and Tales from Jabba the Hutt's Palace if you'd like. No? Just the bounty hunters? Excellent. Works for me. So right over here, we have a selection of the acclaimed and famous writer Michael Crichton. Would you like me to recommend one for you? Okay, good. I'm sure by now you've seen the movie Jurassic Park, the original. Yes, it is wonderful. However, in my opinion, I believe the book is even better. Here, let me read the back to you, see if this interests you as well. An astonishing technique for recovering and cloning dinosaur DNA has been discovered. Now, one of mankind's most thrilling fantasies has come true. Creatures extinct for eons now roam Jurassic Park with their awesome presence and profound mystery. And all the world can come visit them for a price. Until something goes wrong. In Jurassic Park, Michael Crichton taps all his mesmerizing talent and scientific brilliance to create his most electrifying techno-thriller yet. That sounds good to you? Wonderful, we'll put that in the cart too. He also wrote a book called Pirate Latitudes, which if you like adventures on the high seas and pirates, I would also recommend that as well. Honestly, with most of his books, you can't go wrong. Follow me this way to maybe a lesser known author, but a wonderful series as well, in my opinion. His name is Patrick Lee. We have today in stock The Breach and Ghost Country. There are more in the series, but unfortunately this is all we have today. By the way, are you enjoying your visit to Not So Silent Books today? I'm glad to hear that. Here, let me read the back of The Breach, see if it interests you. Trying to regain his life in the Alaskan wilds, ex-con, ex-cop Travis Chase stumbles upon an impossible scene. A crashed 747 passenger jet filled with the murdered dead, including the wife of the President of the United States. Though a nightmare of monumental proportions, it pales before the terror to come, as Chase is dragged into a battle for the future that revolves around an amazing artifact. Allied with a beautiful covert operative whose life he saved, Chase must now play the role he's been destined for, a pawn of incomprehensible forces or humankind's final hope, as the race towards apocalypse begins in earnest. So how does that sound to you? You're interested? Wonderful, we'll put this in the cart too. The storm's still raging on outside, huh? Well, I guess we should be lucky we're inside. Anyway, follow me, I've got one more thing to show you. Just an assortment of books. All different genres. We'll see if there's anything here you like. So, what kind of music do you like? I see. Well then, this next book may not be for you, but we'll give it a shot. It's called Heavier Than Heaven, a biography of Kurt Cobain. Let's read the back real quick. The first time he saw heaven came exactly 6 hours and 57 minutes after the very moment an entire generation fell in love with him. It was, remarkably, his first death, and only the earliest of many little deaths that would follow. In the course of one singular day, Kurt had been born in the public eye, died in the privacy of his own darkness, and was resurrected by an act of love. It was an extraordinary feat, implausible and almost impossible, but the same could be said for so much of his outsized life, beginning with where he'd come from. So what do you think? Care to give it a try? No? It's okay. It's not for everybody. I do enjoy it, but then again, Nirvana was my favorite band of all time. So what other genres do you like to read? I see. I enjoy those as well. Well, as you can see, we have quite the selection here. If you'd like to walk around and peruse the store, you're more than welcome. You need to get home? No problem. Well, here we are. Let's see if we can check you out and get you all squared away. Let me just ring these up real quick. Okay. And since you're purchasing 3 or more used books, there is a discount. So that comes to a total of $9.99. Excellent. And here's your change back. Absolutely, it's our pleasure. Well, thank you again for shopping at Not So Silent Books. We've really enjoyed your company, and I'm glad we found some choices for you that you like. Anytime. Well, my friend, stay dry, and we hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.